Richard. Good afternoon. Happy Monday to you.
Happy Monday, Leah. How are you?
Good. I see that I made a change to my screen, so now it's blank. That's a good way to start off a Facebook Live, isn't it? All right. Well,
Hey,
I was trying to get us back to our home workspace page so that we could start on the right place. Today, we're going to talk with you about the More button. Have you heard of the More button in Bright MLS?
only in passing. I'm looking forward to learning more about it.
Okay, cool. Well, have you ever been a listing agent?
No.
Okay. Well, listing agents often like to know that they can come back into their listings and have some shortcuts to get them right to where they want to be so that they can take care of the business at hand and get on about the rest of their day. So, we're going to go in today on our workspace in Bright MLS and show you how to find the More button and how to use it. If a listing agent were to go into the Listings tab on the mega menu in Bright MLS, they'll open up that pop up window and go to the Add and Edit Listings section. When you get there, what you're going to see is a tab that takes you to their Manage Listings page. And the Manage Listings page is an important place because you can go in and edit all the details, but you have to kind of hunt and peck to find where you want to go. But if you choose to use the More button, which is found right here with these three ellipses, what you can see instead is that a number of different shortcuts. And the information that you have available to you in these shortcuts, Richard, are based on the access that you've been given permission by your broker. So this page includes for managing listings information that of both published listings that are live and bright and visible to others, and also unpublished drafts. So those in progress listings that are not yet visible to others in bright. So when you go into the More button, it gives you a chance to make some edits even before you go live if you like. In here, you'll be able to see different permission statuses. And based on what your broker has given you permission for, you can either delete a listing, which is only available if it is a draft listing. If this is an active listing live in Bright MLS, you won't have the delete button, the More shortcut. You'll also see that there's an MLS change history opportunity for you. So you can select this to see the changes that have been made in the listing. The print shortcut that's here under the More button gives you an opportunity to print the listing to see how much of the listings have been completed. It's also a good tip is that if you go in to print your listing before you actively publish it, you could share it with your sellers and make sure that all the information that you've put into your draft is accurate based on the information that they have prescribed, that you didn't reverse any numbers on anything. So just good review before you publish your listing to go in and print it. Please note too that the print listing that's here is kind of like a print preview, but it doesn't only includes the factual data. You won't see any of the photos yet. We are working on a new print preview option, but it's not out yet. So stay tuned for that. Okay, Richard?
I can't wait.
I know it's good, exciting stuff and something that our subscribers have asked for. So we're actively working on it. Another shortcut found under the More button is the photos. And so you can go right into the listing details to the photos section where you can add or edit your photos to your listing. Please note, remember, you only need at least a minimum of one photo, but you can have the option of putting in up to 150 photos in a Bright MLS listing. It's one of the greatest things about Bright MLS's Media Center is 150 photos gives you an ample opportunity to really show all the details of that property in visual form. You also have an opportunity to upload some documents into your photo or into your listing rather. This is live, guys, so there you go. The documents, you can put up to 20 PDF documents that will display both in your listings and in the client portals. Please note too that floor plans can be added in this document section as listing images in the media center and or in the documents area of the listing management. So it can be they can come in under photos or as a document. So that's kind of cool. And if it goes in under documents, those floor plans get labeled floor plan as well and get that little icon on it. You can oftentimes, if you want to, you can submit your showing details, but please note that this is grayed out right now because all the listing that I'm using for this training purpose is not a live listing, it's a draft. And so the showing button would only work A, if you have access to those permissions and the listing is live in bright. And then you also have an opportunity to update open house or broker tour information going directly into that section under the More button. You can confirm or update the location of your listing and you can update the lockbox information. So the More button is a very good comprehensive tool full of shortcuts to help you get right where you need to go to take care of your listing the way you need to. I hope that this will be a helpful tip for folks who maybe didn't know about the More button before. If you were going to be doing a listing, do you think you'd use it?
100%.
Excellent. Well, remember, with those active listings, the delete button won't be there available for you, but the showing button will be available for the showing details. So, those are just a couple quick tips and tricks for you from live from the Customer Success Coaches. So, thanks for having us today.
Have a good one, everyone.